So negative leverage is what exists when the cost of borrowing exceeds the cash flow that you get from the building or the asset. That's a bad thing. You want to avoid that.
Yeah.
And we have that right now. Because
Right
now, whatever very little transaction volume is occurring in multifamily is occurring at, I'm going to pick a cap rate, a 6 cap or 6.5 cap or a high 5s cap. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
So what we have right now is the cost of debt at 6.5 or 7% exceeds the cap rate, the rate of return that the building or asset is throwing off. So you have an asset that throws off a return of, say, 6%, but you have to borrow at an interest rate of 6.5 or 7%. That's negative leverage. You don't want to borrow when the interest rate exceeds the amount of return that the asset throws off. You want to borrow when the interest rate is less than the amount of return that the asset throws off. So you want your asset throwing off 6-7%. You want to be borrowing at 3.5-4.5%. That's the way to do it.
So if you were borrowing it with negative leverage, is the hope that then you can refinance later on?
For me, the bigger hope would be, can I even make it to the point until I refinance out later? Yeah. Because if you are carrying debt at negative leverage, you're cash flow negative, man.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, George, but I'm not in the business of owning cash flow negative investments.
Absolutely not.
Negative leverage is a condition that exists in the market right now. And if you are forced to have a capital event and be a seller or a buyer or have to refinance right now, it may be a reality for you. And you may be forced to pull money out of your own pocket to buy down loan balances so that even with negative leverage, you can afford to carry your asset if you have to recapitalize it or refinance it.